Good morning, good morning, good morning. Disregard what I named this, the stock market crash. That was just, you know what? What the hell's happening with the stock market? I don't have a ton of money in the stock market. I do in crypto, but I don't really in the stock market. And, over the weekend, the crypto market, oh man, I lost a lot of money. But it's all right. It's all right. We're not going to worry about that. We're not doing financial talks today. Mainly because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to finances. All right. So what's happening in the city today? Let's see here. We're going to go there. Hang on, I got to get my computer databases pulled up. Hang on. Man, yesterday was wild during the rain that we had. We had so much rain so quick. It caused a lot of dangerous flooding. And there were some people, they had 2 water rescues ongoing at one point yesterday. They had the lower deck of 35. They had cars trapped in the lower deck in the water. And see, that's a big problem. That happens a lot, where the drains, when we don't have a lot of rain for a while, the drains get all clogged up, and you can't. Hang on, I'm trying to get my stuff open. Let's see. Hang on. Anyway, and the drains will not drain appropriately. So, is what it is. Nobody got hurt. That's the important part. A lot of traffic accidents during that period yesterday. A lot of traffic accidents. All right, let me get my OBS back up, and all right, there's Miss Butterfly. It was bright and sunny while you were on live in my neighborhood. That's wild. Yeah, it was. And right as soon as that storm passed through, I was up here on 183 in North Austin, and it was like right when it stopped raining, or when the rain was through, you could look back to the west, and you could already see the sun again. It was like a storm with nothing else around it. It's kind of wild. But we needed the rain. It was a lot of good rain. Our garden in the back needed the rain. Things are dying. My fruit trees, I didn't want them to die. So my little boy, my 4-year-old, he calls the backyard, he calls it the garden, because he watches a lot of like Bluey and Peppa Pig, and they call the backyard the garden. So that's what he calls it. He calls the backyard the garden. It's so funny. He's like a European. He is a European. So anyway, this weekend, I want to talk about this a little bit. This weekend, I have been knee-deep back into the Lady Bird Lake stuff, the drownings and all the deaths. I've been waist deep. I'm writing scripts and for the TV show that we're doing, and so just doing all of the research. And it just makes me realize even more that every time I start looking at these deaths and you look at the circumstances surrounding them, it makes me realize even more that these are all connected in some way. All of these deaths, they're connected in some way. And I'm talking about my research has gone back to 2008 with Rahad Hamad.
Medic 1 from
Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Something's happening here.
One will meet you curbside by Southwest. We're going to be rolling them out. Severe EQH withdrawals. They've gotten percent already.
They've got a person at the airport that came in on a flight that something happened to them. They're either sick or they've gotten hurt somehow. And they're rolling them out. All right. What was I going to look up here? Oh. I was talking about the water deaths.
3029 responding 13429 Bauhaus. 34 responding 134.
The water deaths, yes. So, Martin Gutierrez went missing down on Rainy Street. He went missing, and he was found a few days later floating in the water. He did not live here. Well, he's not from here. And he was here with his brother, Mitchell Gutierrez. And I've kind of, become friends with his family. I've gotten closer to the men that have passed away and died in the lake. I've kind of gotten close to all of these people's family. And, oh man, I wonder what happened there. But Martin Gutierrez, his family, they're such awesome people. His brother Mitchell is fighting so hard for justice for Martin. And over on YouTube, or X, I released last night my interview and my sit-down talk with Mitchell. And I also re-released my Randy Lexvold video. Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, so anyway, the deaths. I've got a lot more that I'm going to be releasing this week. I've got several. I've got 3 videos that I'm releasing. I will release on the YouTube X about the water deaths and the stuff that we have came up with in the last 6 months. A lot of new information. I've got a video where I'm going over theories. There's so many theories about what's happening and about how these men are dying. So we're going to be talking about that this week a lot. But anyway, what's everybody up to?
Medcom North.
Let's see, Butterfly 71. Diggs, what's up, man? Hope all you guys are having
Can you put us at facility with an in mileage of 5?
Hope all you guys are having a good day. Let's see here. I will tell you that at one point this week, I am taking a day off. I got to. I got to take a day off. All right. Oh, Miss Butterfly is working. Boo. Come on. Let's see. We got crash urgent, stalled vehicle. Okay, so there's not really any accidents. And no fire calls right now either. There's not one fire call. So I did find out what happened with that incident last night, or yesterday morning, the SWAT call out, where basically what ended up happening was a man and a woman apparently got into a pretty big fight. He kind of roughed her up a little bit, and she came out, and he went in and kind of barricaded himself in there, and he wasn't coming out. So they were going to be calling SWAT to come get this dude out. It was, within minutes of becoming an actual SWAT call out, but it didn't get that far. He actually came out, and then it was over. So it was almost a SWAT call out. It got really, really close. But we're headed down to South Austin. I normally do my water handouts on the weekends, but which I was going to do it Sunday, but ended up getting caught up in a bunch of fire calls that we were doing, and I didn't do it. Not only fire calls, but police calls too. So, good morning, Andrew Robbins. Hope everyone still has a retirement after the stock market collapse today. Let me tell you, man, I lost a lot of money, Andrew, over the weekend in crypto. I lost a lot in crypto over the weekend. It actually makes me kind of sick. But I'm holding on to it. I'm not going to be selling it. I'm not going to run scared. Stock market, I mean, what do they think was going to happen when you print $30 trillion and put it into the, and send it out? What do they think was going to happen when you print that kind of money? And then on top of that, you've got war starting in Israel, in the Middle East. It's scary what's happening over there. And I'm by no means a Middle East expert. All I know about it is, I have people that I trust and I follow, that I listen to, and it's scary, man. It's scary what's happening over there. My nephew, his name is Boston. He is a Marine. He was stationed in Japan, but he is headed to that area as being deployed to the Middle East. So I'm worried about him. My mom's worried about him. I think he's going to be deployed to the Middle East. I'm not 100% certain. But we are my mom is beside herself worried that he's gonna be deployed there. Crazy that the bank Japan hike rate slightly apparently causes. Is that really, Andrew? Is that really what they say is causing this? That's crazy. I heard, now I don't know if this is true, but I heard the Fed here is going to be lowering rates by like a 0.5 percentage point to try to avoid a catastrophic meltdown. But again, I really don't know. I really don't know at all. All I really know is what I read and the people that I trust, that I listen to. All your net worth has begun. You guys know that the videos that's going around of Kamala Harris is talking about unburdened by what has been, that thing that she says over and over about, it's so funny, man. That woman, I cannot believe that they're running her. I can't believe that. She's got to be one of the first presidents, or one of the first, I guess, vice president or presidential candidates that she's got to be one of the first presidential candidates that is actually running and not received one vote. She received no delegates and not a vote. How is that even possible? One of the first presidential candidates to receive not a vote. Blows my mind. Uh-oh. Unconscious person. Uh-oh. I can almost guarantee you that's dope related. I bet you money that's dope related. Either dope or heat. Respiratory. Today, and I'm disconnected. Alright, we're back. We're back. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. But I'm gonna use today, we're going to I'm gonna hand out water. I've got many cases of water in the back. I've got liquid IV, and I've got bananas. So we're gonna drive around and hand out water. I wish I could drive into some of these camps. I would love to show y'all these camps live. Maybe, you know what, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should, instead of doing the stream out of my mobile studio, let me think about that. Instead of doing the stream out of my mobile studio, maybe I should, maybe I should put the stream on my phone, and then I could walk y'all into the camps. Shady is how I see it, and pulling a fast one. I should, but it takes me so long to get up and get going and get out of the house. Every morning. It's starting to take longer and longer and longer. I guess this guy doesn't want out. I should do it earlier, you're right. I should. Hey, look. They're putting a... Hang on.
Fire dispatch from Lieutenant Bigelow, radio check in stairwell 2.
Look, I'm going to show you guys this.
Bigelow, I read you loud and clear. How do you read dispatch?
They're putting a new camera up on that pole over there.
That's all I need. Thank you, guys. Welcome. Take care, sir.
They're putting a new camera up over there. Oh my gosh. You know what? During the school years, when it's school time, when it's school's in session, I'm always up. My day starts about 5:30. But right now that my son is out of school, my day's starting around, I don't know, 6, right about 6. Yippers, yippers, yippers. Wait, what was that? Oh, Central Texas Gun Works. Alright. I don't know. I don't know if it'll actually work or not, to be quite honest. Probably not. That's just my luck, you know? My luck is... That's a bad place for that cat to be sitting right there. Not a good place at all. Wham bam, I'm feeling alright. Man, YT Bully. Top of the manana. How's it going, brother? I haven't seen you on here in quite a while. It's good to see you back in here. Glad you stopped in to say hi. Man, yeah, it's been a hot minute since you've been on here. It's been a minute. Do appreciate you stopping in to say hi, though. You know what? We're gonna go this way. I want to go check on these people back here in the back. I want to go check on these guys back here that in this homeless camp that's by the VFW. Oh man, hang on. Oh man, my video is off. What happened? How long's my video been off?
Critical levels on our cake. We're gonna head to...
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize my video was off. Are we on? Are we back on right now?
Yep, this is it, 7.
There was a flagger. It's the pink building, Clean Critters.
Been renovating the house in Guadalajara, so my hands, there you go. Okay. Yeah,
Control Medic 36.
let's see. I don't know if these
Medic 36.
people are still
We
back
are
here. It
clear
looks like they're all
Delta.
gone. Something's happening to my... Something is happening to my camera. I think I've got a... I think I need to... I think I need a new... what do you call it there? That... a USB dock. I think it's back. Should be back. I think I need a new USB dock. I'm losing... I think the connection is bad on this one. But it looks like my audio levels are back, and my... Let's see, is my audio... How's the audio level? Do I need to adjust? Do I need to adjust the audio at all? Or are we good to go? I need to get the microphone and get it a little closer to me. If the microphone was a little closer, it would work a lot better, or it would sound a lot better. You know, like normally when you're talking on a mic, it's like this, and it sounds a whole lot better. But because I am mobile, I can't have the mic in my face while I'm driving. Is what it is what it is. Okay, let's see here. What do we got going on? Alright.
Command 3, party 4, Animal Bay at 1156, West Hills of Charlotte.
Uh-oh, animal. Somebody got bit by an animal. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, let me see here. So down here, this is Woodward Street. We're approaching 35. And back when I was homeless, many years ago, this is where, down here, this is where I would take day jobs. I would pick up jobs down here, and I worked, and I made money, and I eventually was able to work my way out of homelessness at this Home Depot. I would come down here and pick up day jobs, $100 a day, $150 a day, and with lunch provided. Let's see how many people are down here right now. Y'all see all these people? All these people here are here to pick up day jobs. All right, I'm close to where you are. That's it. I will be there in a second. I will be there in just a second. But back in the trees that you see right there, back in the trees, that used to be a big homeless camp in there. A big homeless camp. But right up here at the front, you'll see a lot of people standing up right here. You're gonna see a lot of folks right here. This is where I always stood to pick up a job. I would come out here about 6 a.m. where all these people are standing in front of you there, I would come out here at 6 a.m. and contractors would pull up and I'd go to work. And most of the time, a lot of the contractors picked me because I spoke English. And it made the Mexican folks, men that are out here, most of them are, either illegal or there's some reason that they're not, they don't have like a W-2 job. They didn't like it that I was here because the contractors would usually pick me because I spoke English. All right. Yeah, it was not a bad deal, man. You work, get a good day's work, $150 with lunch provided. Hey, Carla Hammonds. But there's ways, even if you're homeless, there's ways to make money that doesn't have anything to do with begging, I mean, if you're a capable person, you could make money. Oh yeah, I do quite a bit, man. I think about it a lot, actually. I'll tell you that if you can survive that, if you can survive living on the streets, you can survive anything. And, I came to Austin as a homeless person because it was easier to live here. I'm from North Texas, but I came to Austin because it's easier to live here as a homeless person. I went back to Dallas on a bus one time, and I ended up in the Salvation Army. Shelter up in Sherman, Texas, and I couldn't do it up there. I couldn't live as a homeless person up there. I had to do it here. It was so much easier in Austin. But had I not have stayed here, I would not have my children now. I wouldn't be doing this. I mean, there's a lot that I gained from being homeless here in Austin. And not only that, but now doing what I do now, I know the homeless community very well. I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it feels like to be sleeping on the concrete and have people walking by you, normal people walking by you, and they look at you like you're a bug. I know what that feels like. So, I have a lot of empathy for these folks that are on the street. I know how hard it is. So, yeah. Yep. Think of the time I spent in prison, and my mind snaps back to reality, and I think straight. Yeah. Some of the hardest parts for me is dreams. I dream about it a lot. Sometimes, I'll have a dream where I'm, back on the street. There's a dream that I have now, and I don't know why I'm having this certain dream, but I dream about that even though, I've got my channel, I've got this really awesome career that I'm doing now, that this, building this channel, building a following, a fan base. I had this dream where I'm back on the street again. My kids were taken from me, my job, and I'm back on the street. And I don't know why I have that dream, but I do. And it's freaky. It scares me. I don't think I've ever told anybody before that I had that dream. I also have I ain't even gonna talk about that dream. That's a freaky dream. But it is what it is, I guess. We can't stop or change what we dream about. Yeah, it's a nightmare, man. It is, for sure. I'm sure we all have those kind of dreams I would think that ends up being a nightmare. But what's crazy is once you've been on the street, you will realize like how easy it is to lose everything and be on the street. Look, before I was homeless, I was married. I had 2 dogs. We had a nice house that we bought, the very first house that I ever bought. We had a nice house. We had dogs. We had car. We had everything. I had like the American dream. And got divorced, jacked it all up, and ended up on the streets in Austin. It's that easy to lose it all. It is that easy to lose it all, man. And a lot of folks out here right now are literally one, accident or something catastrophic. They're one step away from being on the street themselves, and that is a good percentage of people. Sure is. I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, enough of the sad stuff. Now that the stock market is crashing, maybe we may all be on the street before too long. We just don't realize it yet. Shoot, I've gotta get, what time is it? 11:23. Ooh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. We're gonna go over to the Williamson Creek Greenbelt homeless encampment real quick. Alright. It is crazy, man. The world we live in right now, it's like war is on the horizon in the Middle East. The stock market's crashing. It's freaky, man. It is freaky. I'm more worried about war right now. World War III kicking off. I mean, shit, World War III could kick off at any time right now in the Middle East. Israel saying yesterday that if they have definite information that Iran is going to launch an attack against Israel, they will... What was that? Heart problems. If Israel saying yesterday that if they have definite information that Iran is going to attack them in a certain way, they will launch a first strike. If Iran does attack Israel, and it's a much larger attack than what their people are thinking, then it's on, man. War is on. And the United States every day makes the comment that we have Israel's back. We will defend Israel. And I mean, war. That's exactly what it is. See, that is the thing, man. My wife is from Mexico, and Israel is a liability. But my wife is from Mexico, and we often talk, her and I. We talk about making a nice little nest egg here and then taking it to Mexico. If my channel, if I was able to do what I do out of a studio, and I was building my channel like a traditional channel, I could do that. I could move the channel to Mexico, and but sadly I can't do that because it's just not I guess what you say, a traditional channel. So, but yeah, we've talked about it several times about moving the whole operation to Mexico where it's cheaper. There's she's got family that's in Mexico City, and there's parts of Mexico City that have become very Americanized, very white neighborhoods like the restaurants and the stores, the things around in the certain neighborhoods, it's in English now. It's not even in Spanish, and it's because there's so many white people that's moved down there. They get these remote jobs that they can do from anywhere, and then they move to Mexico. They live quite a bit cheaper, but they're turning a lot of areas in Mexico City. They're turning them very white. And a lot of the Mexicans, they don't like that at all. I can tell you one thing, I would love it. So last week, there's certain things that you can get here in Austin that is very Mexican. And last week on Friday, I stopped at a stand that was on the corner. They cut me up some watermelon, and they put some is it called tangerine? They put that on there. They put some of this tamarind sauce, chili powder. They squirt lime on it, and oh man, it is so good. This watermelon, it's very sweet, spicy, and sour all at the same time. And they had watermelon, mango, coconut. They had all kinds of fruit that they would make for you there. And the agua fresca, I like the cucumber. It's cucumber and lime. Oh, it's so good, man. So good. And my wife's always telling me that's a very Mexico thing. And I'm going to tell you, the other thing that was shocking to me I thought I knew what Mexican food was. No, it's not true. You don't know Mexican food is different than Tex-Mex. And my wife could make some really good Mexican food. My dad used to love the coleslaw that my wife would make. It's not like the coleslaw that you have here. It's a different kind of coleslaw. And my dad loved it. My dad really loved her coleslaw. Hang on a second. I'm getting a call. Hang on. Hello? Hey. Yeah.
You were at one.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see. What time is it? Okay, okay, so we've been live for 39. Okay, yeah, I can do that, and then I'll come back out and finish out here. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah. Do that. Okay, all right, I appreciate it. Okay, I'll see you in just a few. Later. Let's see, I was renting the downstairs part of the house, which is separate from upstairs. 5,000 pesos a month. That's less than $300 a month. Man, I would love to have I would love to have 5,000 peso rent. That sounds that sounds crazy. Commercial property restoration, emergency response. All right, guys. So I've got a few things that I have to take care of. Man, they're going down. Okay, so I have a few things to take care of. I'm gonna have to end the stream right now for just a little bit. I've got to go take care of my buddy Dave. He had surgery on Friday, and we're still trying to nurse him back to health. But I will be back out here in just a little while. YouTube Bully, YT Bully. Thanks for being on, man. It's good to talk to you again. Butterfly71, all of you guys. I appreciate everyone being on here. Sorry it was such a short stream this morning, but I'll be back with another stream in just an hour or two. But I thank you guys. I love you guys. Appreciate everyone being here, and I will talk to you in just